Okay. First and foremost, I had forgotten to say this, and so I'm gonna say this. Again, hope you guys are being safe, social distancing, and things like that. But what I want to say is this. I think that people should donate blood. Even if you are afraid of needles, don't like needles, whatever the case may be. I mean, I don't, like getting, stabbed in the arm. But, it is what it is. But doing this will help other individuals. If you don't feel like, oh, my little bit of blood is not really going to, help somebody, it will, I promise you. In some way, because you're helping people. And I'm not saying you necessarily to help people or be of service to others, you have to get stabbed in the arm. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you're not going to help people in one way, try and look for other ways to help people. Pick up trash at the beach, volunteer, anywhere. I don't know, there's so many ways you can help. You can donate money. There's so many ways that you can help people. And giving blood or donating blood is one of them. As you guys know, depending on where this segment is in with the video that I'm going to be posting, I donated via One Blood. I had never actually heard of this organization, so I can't really give you guys too much information about it. So, I mean, feel free to obviously look this up on your own before, if you feel like you're I don't really know if I can trust that. But there's just so many other organizations. I'm not saying you guys need to, and I strongly recommend it, but I was just saying in this video that this was my very first time donating blood. And when it was an opportunity for me to help people, I want to do that. And it just so happened that there was a situation where they were having a blood drive or whatever on campus, which made it just that much easier. And so I just grabbed that opportunity and I scheduled an appointment as soon as I could, and when I could. And now I have, in the future, have helped somebody. So again, I'm not saying you have to. I mean, I recommend it, but I mean, if you're needles, medical settings or whatever, and that's just not your thing, then that's just not your thing. But do try and be of service to others. If you're not, then what's the point of you even being here? If you're, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get on here, get on my little soapbox and say that. It is when I was telling my mom and sister, and my dad, the fact that I was donating blood, it was so exciting to me. I was dancing all around my dorm room, and I was I'm donating blood, I'm so excited. And then Mom was sis, I think that we need to discuss the things you should be excited about. And I was it's not I'm excited about getting stabbed in the arm, but I am saying that this is going to be so good, I'm so excited. And my mom was sis, I know, I'm just messing around with you. She was telling me that when she first donated blood, she was so excited and so happy to do so. And so, it's just an exciting feeling. So, like I said, if being stabbed in the arm is not for you, remember that there are other ways that you can be of service to other people. So just keep that in mind. Again, this is not sponsored by One Blood, nothing like that. I just wanted to share my experience and my thoughts with you guys. If you guys don't know, it was like a mobile drive or whatever, a mobile thing. So I was on a bus doing this. And for me, my experience was really great. They made you feel really comfortable. They were joking around. They were having conversations with you. They just made you feel really comfortable. And I wish I knew their names. One of their names was Sabrina, I believe. But I couldn't really make out or like see other people's names that was working there, but they were all so nice. And I hope you guys, when you guys donate blood through whatever organization you donate blood through, I hope you guys have a great experience as well. But even if you're not, even if that person that was helping you and like getting situated was rude or whatever, trust me, no way that they made you feel is going to be compared to the way you're going to make somebody else feel when you donate blood or do some sort of service for other people. So that's why I'm saying, like, my experience was really good. And again, if you guys isn't, just take it as maybe that person's having a bad day. You don't know what the situation is, but regardless, just think of how that person, that other person that you're actually helping, is going to feel. So again, let me get off my soapbox. I'm pretty sure this video is already going to be pretty long, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow when I upload, it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last of no, I can't even say that, but I know that as for the walkthrough of the zoo, it will be posted tomorrow, and then the next day, so tomorrow is Wednesday here, and so that means on Thursday, that means I'm going to post a story time of what happened at the zoo. And then on Friday, right? Yeah. And then on Friday, I'm going to post a review of the zoo, like the entire day as a whole. So please look for that. And I think that should be good. Because as some of you guys know, I had a plan, but then it didn't work out or whatever. So we ex-nay that. And then, so Friday's that. Hopefully, also, I'll be able to record a video because my mom sent a care package for me. And, like, I would like to, like, show you guys some of what's in the care package. So hopefully I get to do that on Friday also. But if not, hopefully it will come Monday. And the reason why I say Monday is because the package room and things like that is closed on the weekend. So that is happening. And then I'm going to also do some Lego videos and reviews probably during the weekend as well. Or at least one, I know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's just kind of like a general idea of what's to come. I can actually take off this band. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I have so many things happening. So, like I said, look out for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video or are enjoying the video. As always, have a great day. If you're not having a great day, that's okay too. Okay guys, be safe. I'm officially done ranting and I am officially off my soapbox. Stay safe and see you guys next time. Bye. fine, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day. If you are not having a good day, remember that's always okay too. So what's up, my peeps? How y'all doing? Remember, wear your mask, social distance. If you can't do both, do one or the other. Anyway, so I still have some more videos to post about my day at the zoo and everything else. But I figured I'd give you guys a little break in between then to let you guys know some other things. And besides, I really wanted to tell you. So, today, myself, and we donated some, if I look a hot mess, you know. But we donated some blood today. I didn't do like the platelets or plasma, I just did whole blood. And the organization that I did it through it's called One Blood. Mother Humper. Okay. And so, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this, but there's still time to, especially if you're at Barry University or whatever, there's still time to be able to do it tomorrow as well. Depending on when I post this, you'll be able to still do it today. But I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But either way, even if you are not able to do it on these days on the campus, you can always go to oneblood.org. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, so we donated some blood today, and boy, do I got some stories for y'all. But first and foremost, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on them post notifications so you get notified every single time I post a new video. And you know, if you want to dislike the video too, that's okay. Either way, it's not going to stop me from posting more videos. So, we get there. I don't know why I keep saying we. I get there. And, whatchamacallit? My appointment, because, like, you could, like, make an appointment ahead of time or whatever. Well, you're technically supposed, mother humping. Alright, give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. The reason, I don't even know, but I ended up talking to my mom and my sister, and then I had to go to class, and then I had to go to my Rhodes Club, and then it was a whole thing. But I'm back. I think the last thing I was talking to you guys about is about the appointment or whatever that I think people were supposed to do ahead of time. Anyway, I thought it was a by appointment, but apparently, you know, you could just walk in and do it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about my experience. I had recorded a little bit of it that, like, obviously you guys have seen within this video. Or are getting ready to see. I don't know. I have to decide which one if I'm gonna put the video first or if I'm gonna put this part in it first. Anyway, whatever comes first or second. So, I donated some blood today. I talked about what it was. Oh, so what you got. Well, I'll just do it this way. Okay, so, I got there, okay, actually earlier, like, literally, like, 2 minutes earlier than when I was supposed to, and then I was waiting because, like, some people were, like, finishing up or whatever, and then, what happened? People were still, like, finishing up and doing things, so I, like, waited for a little bit. I don't know if it was their boss or someone, but she had they were like really nice. She like offered me a drink or like a snack or whatever for while I was waiting. And so they had some choices. I think it was like there was Coke, Sprite, water, apple juice, of course, apple juice. And so I'm waiting, and then they finally give me something to fill out while I'm there. And so like I fill out this little form or whatever, and then they take it back. I'm still waiting, and then they're like, okay, you can like come this way now. And so then I'm sitting down, and there was like an issue, because like there was like a code that they had to scan, and then you would like do the answers, but the internet wasn't working, and so, or like the Wi-Fi or like the like tablets, I guess you would call them, wasn't working properly, at least for me. And so then he gave me this other form that they had, this paper, this printed out form. And then I was like, okay. And then I see that it's in Spanish, or at least one of the sides is in Spanish. And so he's like, okay, so this is what that's, so like you put your name here, address here, date here, birth date here, gender here, and then you sign it, you do your signature. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, and then so when you do that, then you go flip to the back of it to look at the questionnaire, you know, because there's like a whole bunch of questions that they wanted you to answer. And we seen that the entire other side, which I assumed that's what was going to happen, but the entire other side was also completely in Spanish. I'm like, he was like, okay, well, this probably isn't going to work out, so you just sign your name and put the, you know, like I was saying, the date and stuff like that, and then you, then we'll do the questionnaire verbally, or the questions, I asked you the questions verbally, then you answer verbally, it's like he puts it in, and then all that good stuff. So I was like, okay, so then, I was like, okay, then I was like waiting then for them to like, for him to come back and take the form. Then he went back there and he said, okay, you go right here. And so then we went back there, but then there was some more issues, and that it was like I had to go back and forth, and then we finally sat down, and then we go to the verbal part of the questions. And after a few times of me saying no, he was like, then he just like started like running all the questions together. For example, it's like, one of the questions was, now keep in mind, I'm not a boring person, okay? Just keep that in mind. Keep that to the side, okay? He had said, one of the questions was, well, the first question was, did you get your vaccine or whatever the case, maybe your COVID shot or whatever, and I gave the answer, and then he was like, okay, and then he was like, another question was, have you been out of the country within the last whatever, and I said no. Have you been around someone who's had COVID? I said no. Have you been around someone who didn't? It was like a lot more of that, and then there was some more questions about like, have you been pregnant within the last, or like, are you? And then it was like no. And then like, have you been with a male or someone in the last 12 months, meaning like have had sex or whatever in the last 12 months? And I was like no. And then like after that, it was kind of like, he was like, then he just started running the questions together. He was like, so you haven't been around someone with the STI or STD, no gonorrhea, no syphilis, no da, da, da. And I was like, no. And then it just got to the point where I was just like shaking my head no. And like, he wouldn't even finish the question, where he's just like, okay, so I'm guessing this is no also. This, and I'm like, yeah. So we finish that part. And then he finishes there, and then I go back to the seat that he told me to go back to. Let me see. And so then I'm waiting, I'm freezing at the same time. And then I look across me, and I'm pretty sure I did video this or whatever, but like someone had like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it clearly though, but somebody had like a diet like juice or drink, and I'm thinking to myself, at what point do these diet things just become like, you know, ridiculous to me? Like, diet juice? I'm like, at that point, you might as well just drink water, to be honest with me. And maybe it's because, like, I'm not really, like, a healthy eater. Like, I've only just recently started eating, like, grapes, apples, mandarins, and stuff like that, or whatever. Because my mom was like, sis, it's time that you start, like, eating a little bit more healthier than you have been in the past. And I was like, sis, I'm good. And she was like, sis, no, you need to start getting your body right, because you're closer to 30 than you are 20. And I was like, sis, I'm not even 20 yet. Now, mind you, I do turn 20 in October. But I was like, sis, like, what do you mean? I am closer to 20. And she was like, nah, sis, you're closer to 30 than you are 20. And I was like, lie as you tell. But she gave me some more things about why I should probably start eating right. And blah, blah, blah. So I do eat a fruit or a vegetable once a day in some form and fashion. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I'm like, it's just, at this point, diet juice, I mean, what's the point of even drinking the juice? I mean, you might as well just drink water. At this point, diet juice? I've never heard of diet juice. I've heard of diet pop. And I've probably heard of some other diet-like things. But, I mean, diet juice? I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, it's like you're either drinking the juice or you're not drinking the juice. Like, juice is juice. You go 100% all the way, or you just don't drink the juice at all. I'm just saying. But anyway, so I'm just like, okay, sis. So that happened, and then he does some other things, whatever, that you guys will see in the video. Checks blood pressure and all that other stuff. Excuse me. And apparently my pulse, I think he said was 102. And he was like, your pulse is 102, ma'am. Are you, like, nervous or something? And, like, I wasn't even, like, nervous. I don't know why my pulse was 102, but, because, like, honestly, and a lot of people say, oh, needles and stuff like that, but no, like, I actually wasn't, like, nervous. I mean, I was freezing cold, but I wasn't, like, nervous or anything. But that, like, I think I videoed some, or recorded some of that, too, because I feel like, I mean, it shows the pulse, blood pressure, and things like that, so I didn't really, it's not, like, a secret or anything. So then that happened, and then they're getting my bag and stuff ready, the bags, so that way they can put the blood and, like, stuff like that in it, I guess. And that took, like, forever within itself. And then I finally get to go there, lay down. Not really lay down, but, you know, kind of like that, like, lounge, kind of, like, seated area. Seated way. And, like, sis basically, like, all these people were, like, really nice. But it was just kind of made me, like, smile a little bit, because, like, sis, like, was like, here, like, give me your arm. Actually, before that, they had asked, which arm do you want it in? And I said, left. And then I guess they didn't really hear me, and then they said, so would you want it in your right arm? And I was like, sure. Like, at that point, I was like, sure, I just want to just, like, handle this business. And so, which actually is for the better because I have, like, shoulder and arm issues, which I will get into in another video. But for the purpose of this video, I have issues in this arm / shoulder, so it was probably better for me to do it this arm anyway. But it was a whole thing. Anyway, so guys, when I tell you this, it was a big old needle. It was gigantic. A needle should never be that big. What the hell is wrong with people? That needle is gigantic. Like, it's like, okay, it's long, but like, it's really like thick, I guess, is the best term. And when that some of my thing went in, it didn't, I mean, it hurt or whatever a little bit, but once it was in there, I was fine. I was just like chilling or whatever, and I was like, this is a big needle. And she was like, I told you not to look or whatever. I said, like, I don't know, I guess maybe it's my demeanor, or maybe it's just how they think, but if you guys don't know already, I am going to be a pediatric surgeon, and stuff like that. But I can get into that in another video. But I like that this stuff interests me. Like, I want to see the needle get in there, in the arm. I want to see the blood not transforming. We'll just say going into the bag. Like, I want to see all that good stuff. Like, I love seeing that stuff. But she was like, I told you not to, like, look at the needle. I'm like, that's not the problem. The problem is that it's a big needle, regardless of if you're someone that loves needles or not. That's a big old needle. Anyway, they put the needle in. Well, she did. And, I'm just waiting, just, like, chilling or whatever. The thing is happening or whatever. And I'm just, like, looking around, also recording, as you guys will see. And, you know, just, like, chilling or whatever. And then, like, I kept looking at I guess you could call it the monitor. I just kept looking at it, and I was, like, looking down and just, like, seeing the inner workings of it. And, like, she came over here, and she was like, oh, what's wrong? I was like, oh, nothing's wrong. I just really like to see this kind of stuff. And she was like, oh, okay. I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm good. I'm A-okay. I'm 100%. I'm good. And even like before that a little bit, like, she had asked me, did you eat breakfast? And I said, yeah. And I didn't say it like that, but, you know, I said, yeah. And she's like, did you drink coffee? I said, no. And then she asked me, did you have some water today? I said, yeah, I had a little bit of water. And I guess, like, she kept asking me these questions because I wasn't exactly giving her, like, the answers that she was looking for. And then she said, did you drink some sugar today? I said I had some lemonade. And she was like, was it, like, the healthy people lemonade, or, like, was it sugary lemonade? I said, sugary. And she was like, oh, okay. I was like, I don't do that diet healthy stuff. And she was like, oh, neither do I, sis. Anyway, so that happened. And then, like I said, I'm just, like, looking around, like, seeing the inner workings. And I think they took more of my blood than they did some other people. Like, I know it's not going to be exact, but I, like, noticed that, like, mine, and it could be because of weight or, like, whatever the case may be. I don't really know all that other extraness, but it seems like, because, like, they stopped someone else's bag at, like, a lower number than mine. And maybe it's because, like, she had, like, previously said something like that, or maybe it's because of what she was actually, like, it was just, I don't know, it was just weird. But my number was higher than her number for, like, the amount of, like, blood or whatever that was taken. So that was just interesting to notice that. Like, I'm not, like, complaining or saying, like, I'm only giving like this amount of blood. Like that's not what I'm like saying. I'm just saying that it was just like kind of interesting because like, and it wasn't because I was like getting nervous or anything. Like they kind of acted like I was like being jittery, but like I'm not like other people. Like I love seeing this kind of stuff, and so I just kept looking at my number like, well, maybe I'm special, you know. Or maybe, you know, it's different or like different circumstances, but it was just interesting to see. It's not like they were like draining me dry, people. It was just like something that I noticed because I'm very observant. So that's happening. And at the same time, while this blood is going into the bag, they're having me squeeze this like ball or whatever every few seconds. I don't know why that is. No one really explained that to me, but it was just kind of interesting to do. So like it wasn't like hurting when the blood was going into the bag or whatever, but it's like after a certain point, then like I really started to like, the needle was like, I was starting to feel a little bit. I was like, ooh, goodness gracious alive. But it was like pretty good or whatever. So I mean, that was that. Then they took it out, cause like there was like cloth or whatever. I think maybe it's called gauze or whatever. And so like I was holding that while they took the needle, or like they took it out and then like you hurry up, you put some pressure on it. And then they went and grabbed a Band-Aid and put it over the cloth. And then I'm over here, and they said like to wait for a few seconds or for a little bit, and then you're free to go. And then as like I'm waiting or whatever, the girl, she was like, so have they given you anything yet? I said, no, I haven't like received anything. And she was like, what the hell is going on? And so while I'm sitting and like resting for a little bit, she ended up giving me, because like when you, at least from here, you were able to sorry, I was reading this thing. What was I saying, y'all? This is why I just should finish my thought. When you gave out blood, well, today, and tomorrow as well, you were able to receive a free shirt, an e-gift card, and these free socks as well. Are these like so cool? But yeah, that was for if you donated. No, like I said, it could be other places also, but like just for, cause like it was like called a mobile drive donating thing, and so this is all happening inside of a bus or whatever. There's a lot of like inner workings and things happening. So as I'm waiting, she gives me all that good stuff and things like that, and then like after I get that and wait a little bit more, then I start getting up, and they have like these like seats or where we lay at to like give blood. They have them set pretty high, and so like here's me. I have my arm that, well, I have weak arms anyway. That's also a thing that hurts a little bit. I have this is the little like plastic thing that the free stuff came in, and so I have this in my hand. I have my rain jacket in my hand. I have my purse that I have with me, and I'm also trying to hold on to my phone at the same time and trying to get out of this like huge seat, because like, it was a lot. And as I'm walking out, I was like saying thank you so much to everyone and things like that, and they said, no, thank you. You're helping a lot of people. And as I'm walking out, the lady who gave me this drink earlier while I was waiting, she was like, please grab another drink and, you know, grab a snack or whatever. And she said we have like both like sweet and salty snacks or whatever if you have more of a sweet tooth. But of course I grabbed the chips because, you know, I mean, I like sweets, but like when I like sweets or whatever, I want like candy and things like that, or pumpkin delights or like zebra cakes or whatever. But like I like have to be in the mood for like cakey cake and stuff like that. I mean, I'm always in the mood for pumpkin delights, and if you guys don't know what pumpkin delights are, I'm definitely going to show you guys what pumpkin delights are, but you know, things like that. But of course I, you know, want this, and so I grabbed this and obviously some more apple juice. And so, you know, I'm walking out, and the door you enter to get onto the bus is like very lightweight, easy. But then when you get off the bus, that thing has a lot of power to it. People, like, when you're opening that door, it's like you're moving a boulder or something. Like, that is crazy. It should be the opposite. Like, okay, you know, you can open this door, we see that you're strong enough to give blood. Sure, okay, whatever. But it says after giving blood, ain't nobody should be able to open up that door. Let me tell you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, so, let me see. Oh, so the chips. I grabbed these chips, right? These Doritos. But they're not just any kind of Doritos. They are reduced fat Doritos. So I've had these before, I'm pretty sure. But I'll like try it in front of you guys also. And then you got this like this other like information kind of like thing. But I think that's pretty much it for what I wanted to tell you guys. It's been a few hours, so I can actually take off this band and stuff now. Oh, but I wanted to tell you guys, this part of my arm, it like hurts a little bit, and maybe it's because like I was like trying to write or anything, but I could be being completely dramatic, y'all. But anyway, let's test out these chips just to see. Look at this. Does that look like a regular Dorito to you? No. Let me show you, because I have obviously real Doritos. I want to show y'all the difference in the Doritos. Okay? Let's see. Look at that. Look at the difference. Okay? If you can't see the difference, that means you're not a true Dorito eater. So before I eat the real Dorito, I'm going to try this fake Dorito. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. Like, it tastes like a Dorito, but you can definitely tell, like, it doesn't have, like, it doesn't have the good stuff that the real Doritos have in it. But this is what y'all can do if you have these 25% less fat or reduced fat thing. This is what y'all do. Let me show you what y'all do. You get this Frito jalapeno cheddar. You stick this in here, and you just get all that fat that they gave up, that they took away from us. You go like that. You really get it in there. 25% fat that they took away from y'all. You get some Fritos, jalapeno cheddar. Now, I'm gonna say it again. Even though I said in my other videos, none of this stuff is sponsored or anything like that. It's not like I'm working for One Blood. That's what it's called, right? Or anything like that. I'm not getting paid by them. I'm not getting paid by the Doritos company. I'm not getting paid by Fritos. I'm not getting paid by Tropicana. That's not any of that. This is just me going through the experiences and showing you guys the food or the things that like I've received today and like ways you can eat the food. So again, like I say, most of the time or whatever, none of this stuff is sponsored. I'm not getting paid. This is just me going through the inner workings of all this good stuff. And so we're just gonna take this off because I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that now. Maybe we should. I won't do it. I mean, technically I can, but I'm just, gonna hold off on that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. If you are not enjoying it, remember it's okay too not to enjoy your day, but hopefully it turns around for you. Stay safe, social distance, wear a mask. If you can't do one, do the other, and all that good stuff. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.